Alright, so time for part number 13. Hopefully you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Without further ado, let us continue where we left off at part 12. Tell Martha that I'll get her something like she wanted. You know, some little rare piece of china. We have 3 guys in the division who really drink. The last weeks together they have drunk 12 fifths of whiskey. Drink, you have never seen 3 guys drink as they were. Last night they were trying to catch a taxi and they were running right down the middle of the street against traffic. They wrecked an MP's Jeep. The MP turned to miss them and ran off into a ditch. The MPs never did catch them. God, they're horrible looking in the morning, but they're always ready to hit the beach again that night. In fact, they're over there right now. Even after last night. Well, I'll have to go run a movie, so I'll close now. Too bad Ronnie can't go to Africa. I sure wish I could take his place. I'd really like to go over there and try their wine, women, and song. Right soon, love, Lewis. April 21st, 1954. Dear folks, well, it's time I wrote a few lines. We are now in Nagasaki. I went on a tour yesterday and saw the Catholic church that was destroyed in the atomic bomb explosion. There were 6,000 people in it. They all died. 73,000 were killed right away, 20,000 died of radiation, and 5,000 were hurt. You still see people who bear scars from it. I was in this bar talking to this girl about it. Her whole arm is burnt. It hasn't grown since. But these people consider it water over the dam. They hold no hard feelings about it. I also saw where the middle of the blast was. It was an airburst. We also saw a lot of temples. We also saw Madame Butterfly's house. You remember the story of her and some scientist, an American. One guide said that it was not true. The other told us that was. They are having a ship's party tonight, and I have duty tonight. So I get to go tomorrow. There's not anything in the way of souvenirs to buy. In fact, the people don't seem to care if you buy it or not. I was walking away on the outside of town and saw this Japanese antique shop, and there was an opium pipe with a tube to carry it in, and a pouch to carry opium, marijuana, or tobacco. It was really pretty. You couldn't tell it was old. The individual told me it was about 150 years old. I didn't believe him until I was at a bar later, and the mama-san told me it's the kind of thing they use to light with the flint, so I guess it's pretty old. Well, anyway, I bought it, and the individual put some stuff in the pouch to smoke. The mama-san told me that how old the pipe was, and I smoked it all up, and come to find out it was marijuana. It was a very thin, dry weed, dark brown. Boy, these people. When we pulled in here at the dock, about 100 ragged kids came close to the ship. The crew started throwing candy, money, and cigarettes to them, and when the captain finally made them stop, there were about 500 of them. Wow, what a mess. So far I haven't seen any Japanese men or women drunk, but here they really get with it. It's mostly Japanese merchant seamen that have a ball. They don't drink beer, it's always sake. Hot sake. I don't see how long they last as long as they do. I received a cablegram, or something that you had wrote, saying not to worry about the mail. I wish I could get my mail as fast as I got that. It took 1 day. Thanks for the notice anyway. How's Martha getting along? And the kids are getting along fine. I hope you are still going on that vacation. Well, I guess I'll close. Please write soon. I miss all of you very much. Love, Lewis. P.S. Oh, yes, I made Easter Sunday duty last Sunday with a high mass. With the Japanese bishop saying mass, there was only one white priest that I've seen so far and 2 white nuns. All the rest are Japanese. April 26, 1954. Dear folks, we left Nagasaki today. We are now bound for Incheon, Korea, for some more exercises. Boy, I sure do dread it. Boy, do we have a ball at the ship's party. All the free beer you want and all the good music and plenty of women. I never had more fun in my whole life. They had several floor shows. One really good one was about 10 girls did a flower dance, and it was very pretty. Today when the ship left, all the girls and the boys that had been going with came to say goodbye. Even mine came down. They gave their boyfriends some streamers of paper. Well, the boys would hold one end, and the girls would hold on to the other until they broke. It was like trying to hold on to something that you never wanted to let go. And they had music, and several girls cried. Boy, what lovers. Some of these boys must be. The girl that came to see me off had a beautiful kimono. It was an orange color with a white belt. I took several pictures of her. I hope they come out good. No, I haven't mailed off any of the articles I've bought yet. I thought I'd bring them home myself. But if you want me to mail them, let me know. I hope you won't be disappointed with those pearl earrings. I don't think they're real pearls, but the guy I bought them from insisted they are. But he said they aren't very good ones. Not perfect. But anyway, they are pretty. I bought me a photo album and I put all my pictures in it. I hope to fill at least 3 of them by the time we leave here. I received a letter from you yesterday with the clippings about Operation Flag Hoist. The boy named Harry is from some town in La Paz. The way he spoke, he must have lived in the country. He's a third-class boatswain mate. I am glad you are going to send Mary to school in Lumpacus to make her first Holy Communion. I can't wait to see the cedar fence in the backyard. I bet it looks real good. You know, the more I'm over here, the better I like it. I like the way they greet each other on the street, their language, their habits, but I can't stand their food. Good God, some of the things they eat. Here in Nagasaki, they have a lot of antique shops. I bet you'd really like to look around in them. You can buy some beautiful things in there, but they're pretty high. Langston, a boy in division, started talking to a boy who went to college over here. He nearly talked Langston's head off. He wanted to know everything he could find out. His parents sent him through school on 800 yen a month, $2.50. That's to pay his rent, eat on, and other living expenses, such as books, paper. Langston told him in 1 hour he spent 3,700 yen, and the boy nearly died. Well, I'll close for now. Love, Lewis. April 26, 1954. Dear folks, nothing much to write about. Today's Sunday. A priest came aboard and I went to Mass and Holy Communion. Right in the middle of the Mass, this goddamn captain held a fire drill. Boy, I tell you, he's crazy. The other day he accused a boy of being a dope addict. Well, the boy has been in the brig ever since I've been aboard, and you know how a dope addict would respond to not having dope for that long. Well, the old man proceeded to search his personal belongings, and he had the MMA totally destroy his whole sea bag. The boy was supposed to be present, and he wasn't, and CID was supposed to hold an investigation, and there wasn't any. Well, the boy wrote the old man up, and when he asked him to sign it, the captain said, "If you'll drop the charge, I'll buy you a complete new sea bag." And like a fool, the boy accepted. He couldn't get him now even for bribing him. Well, some people are just born fools. They never found any traces of dope, nor that the boy was using it. We are now in Incheon, Korea, and this place is bare. I have never been to a more godforsaken place in my life. We were to receive liberty today, but the old man is making everyone work because it took 13 minutes to man the stations for the fire drill. Well, I'll close for now. Write soon, love, Lewis. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Have a good morning, evening, or night, afternoon or night. And hopefully you guys are continuing enjoying part 12, I believe part 12. Nope, correction, part 13. Again, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Signing off.